What do you enjoy about trading?
Making making the money and seeing that your strategy and your work has an outcome. So, and that's also in my business. We make plans, and it's a plan, but you have to do it. And when you're doing it and you see the plan works, I'm very satisfied.
So, what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Johan van den Twil. I'm from the Netherlands.
That is awesome. And what was your experience with trading and investing before coming to our workshop?
I did some stocks and forex already, some small profits, but not very much. And then I started at Success in the Netherlands. That Marcus was coming there, so I visited, and then the one day workshop, and then the rest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, that's very cool. And then what would you say? What is the reason? What is the reason you're doing trading and investing? Why are you doing it? What is the outcome? What are you looking to achieve?
I'm 59. I'm working very hard all my life, and I started a business for 2.5 years ago. And I want to be financial free within 2-3 years, but like you said last time, why not this year? So I'm doing my best to do that, and it's also on my business. It goes very well. And now, I'm very motivated to become a good trader and investor.
That is awesome. So what I'm hearing is you made some small profits before you went to the workshop, and then you wanted to take it to the next level, basically to earn even more, to be able to create the cash flow and wealth, so you can kind of retire a bit earlier, maybe. Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what do you think is the best thing about coming to the live workshop?
Best thing coming to the live workshop was the story of Rob. The story of Rob, I was that makes sense to me. And but that was only the first meeting, and so I was very curious about how is he doing that, and I want to know it all, and I want to be also an experienced trader. So I saw all the videos. I wrote a lot of books, like you told in our call, and I'm observing a lot. I follow most of the time the webinars. I do the Wealth and Creation Club, and I also use that in my business. So one of the important things is, Mark said not last time but before, why shouldn't you use a 90-day plan? I immediately did that. and with my partner in business, we had that 90-day plan, and I could say that most of the 6% of what we wrote down, we already did. So it goes very fast. And that's also I want to try with trading. So my goal was to have an account in March with about 2,000 euro. But then the Corona crisis came, and my company is doing very well. So I put a lot of my profit into 2 accounts. I have account for my family, and I have account for my business. And instead of 2,000, I have now more than nearly 40,000.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's about average. My average profit is 28%.
Your average profit is 28% of on the whole portfolio, on the positions.
No portfolio, yeah. But so I started with 5,000, and then each time I put some extra money in, and over the total amount, it's now 30%.
Well, over 30% profit, and in how long time is that?
I started at the end of March.
So around 5-6 months, you have made over 30%
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
time when most
yeah,
people have lost money since it was a
yeah, yeah,
crisis as well.
yeah. And then
That is incredible.
yeah, the first month was really incredible because I had a few stocks I find by Finvis,
Mm.
and I traded with in them, and there were some stocks that were 70% down.
Mm.
So I make a lot of money with that. Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. Well done. We are very proud of you, Johan. And so
thank you.
you have been for 5 months approximately. You made 30% in your portfolio, and you're only getting started. But let me ask you, what strategies are you using the most?
Yeah, I only use VCA.
Mm.
So that's also the lesson I heard from you and from Marcus. Mastering first one strategy. So I'm trying to mastering VCA.
Very good.
And the last call with Eamon, I also make it better by using the right moment of taking the profit. So let your profits run.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Very important.
I think
One
I
of the
have,
golden rules.
yeah, the golden rules. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I now have yeah, I think it's a good strategy now.
Mm.
It's profitable, but I will trying to make it better each time. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I also have a trade plan using your master plan
Mm.
in which I put all the trades. So it's a lot of paperwork in the
Yeah.
beginning,
Mm.
but when you use this, it goes very fast. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's awesome to hear. And but how people might ask, right? Oh, that's amazing. I also want to make 30%, but that must surely take 8 hours a day. So how much time is it really taking you to
Oh,
do this every day?
I trade most of the time in the weekend. I do the analyzing in the weekend, 1.5, 2 hours.
Mm.
I'm using structures, so I'm using Finvis. I have 4 screens in it, screeners
Mm-hmm.
that I use, um, and I make fast decisions. So I don't wait too long to do. So I do it. So I have a few rules for myself, and then I use the VCA strategy.
Yeah.
So I started, and then I follow that trades each day. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that
And
is
yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
so that's with stocks. I'm also in the crypto club.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I did, I took in all those cryptos you told us to do in a webinar
Mm.
that cryptos that should go to 1 million.
Mm.
So I in all of them I have a certain amount of money, minimal 150 euro.
Mm.
For example, Chainlink, I had a lot of money from Chainlink, a
Oh,
lot of money.
that's
Yeah,
up massively now.
yeah. That's a
Yeah.
great.
Have you taken some profits?
Yeah, I take a lot of profit
Oh,
already.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. How much you up on your crypto portfolio?
So I started something later. I have about 55% overall.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Congratulations,
yeah,
Johan. That
yeah,
is
yeah,
very
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Are you
It's,
trading as well with the RSI strategy?
yeah. I follow the Telegram, and I'm also trading with the RSI. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So I try to do all the 3 steps
Mm.
each time, and I only do that with Bitcoins and with Ethereum. So that's
Mm.
it. Yeah.
That is very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. Thank you for sharing that. And what do you enjoy about trading?
Making making the money and seeing that your strategy and your work has an outcome.
Mm.
So, and that's also in my business. We make plans, and it's a plan, but
Yeah.
you have to do it. And when you're doing it and you see the plan works, I'm very satisfied.
Yes.
I love it.
So,
I also teaching my children. I have twins,
wow.
2 daughters of 15 years,
Yeah.
and I also trying to learn them the trade. So I told them
Oh,
when you
that's
are 20,
amazing.
when you are 25, maybe you don't have to work at all,
Yeah.
following this course, this strategy.
No, exactly right. So that it's so cool because what people don't realize, if you start early, like if you teach your family and
Yeah.
kids, and Johan, correct me if I'm wrong here, but doesn't your relationship also get better because now you can talk about the same thing and
Yeah,
it's like a thing.
I just started with children, so
Yeah.
they enjoy it and they are curious. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome. That's gonna be cool too. I hope I can see them at the workshop soon as well, so they can learn even more, right? That's gonna be awesome. So, so a lot of people they might say, this sounds very good, but I'm still not sure. What would you say to someone that is not sure about this? What would you say to them?
What I should say is take 1 year. Take 1 year and set aside all the things that doesn't matter
Mm.
and focus. Laser-like focus is great. Use your books. I have 2 books, one trade book. I also have a crypto book, and I have a wealth and success book. So I have 3 books, and I also have a business book. So write down what you are doing, and master your strategy, and go for it, and keep on going. Never give up. Never give up. Go on, go on, go on. I follow the webinars and the lessons. Find a buddy. I have a buddy, a trading buddy. So tonight we also have we gonna talk about trading. So each day we have contact and about trades we do. Yeah, and you don't give up. Go on. That's important. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. There's a lot of golden nuggets you shared there, which is great. But I think yes, like you say that, and if we just take it back to what you said before, that a lot of people in crisis they lose their jobs, and they don't have like a second stream of income, and this can really be something like that. Because let's imagine there's a crisis and you lose your job. Well, then you can spend more time on trading and investing, and maybe make even more than you would if you went to your job. But then you need to learn how to do it.
Yeah,
That is
and
very cool.
then you can become an intraday trader, and then you can make a lot of more money.
Yeah, eventually, right? But you need to have the foundation and master one strategy
Yeah,
like you're
yeah,
doing as well.
yeah.
But what would you say? What is the most difficult thing you found in the beginning about trading and investing?
Understanding the rules, understanding in the interpretation of the charts. That's so I'm still learning about that. The dojis and the hammers, and that's the difficult part to master. But I'm learning a lot of that. So the last advanced course online I followed, and I learned a lot about the flags and my English is not good. I don't all follow, but the figures, and then the situation after that. So going up or going down,
It's like the chart patterns.
the cups, like that.
Yeah, the
The
patterns and what you're
patterns.
seeing and how to read the
Yeah,
charts better.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm now also using trend lines and try to find those patterns.
Yeah. No, that is awesome because you're always growing and learning. People forget that, right? But
Yeah.
you learn something, but mastering it means just learning more and applying it to that strategy.
Yeah.
So it's very, very cool.
And I think it's very cool that in days that the market is going down, you find the right stocks that are profitable. So that's becoming a sport for me.
Oh yeah. So even though when the market goes down, there are some companies that goes up still.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you can also make money when these companies go down.
Yeah.
So there's just so many opportunities.
But that after the VCA, I want to also mastering the Buffalo and the RSI strategy. I also do that with cryptos. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you have a brilliant future ahead, Johan. This is amazing. And is there anything else you would like to add now towards the end? Do you want to say something to maybe someone that is not sure, or do you want to add something?
And when you are young, start early. So
Start.
when I had this experience 30 years ago, I probably sit now on a palm tree somewhere else. So when you have time and you have some money, start as early as possible,
Mm,
and then you can really compound
mm.
your money. Yeah,
Yeah, and teach your family and children
and teach
maybe.
your family. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Johan, for taking the time to be here today.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you also for your webinars and your lessons. I learned a lot of it. So thank you very
You're
much.
very welcome, Johan. You're very,
Okay,
very
okay,
welcome. Thank you.
maybe.